everyone. Give me a few moments. I'm just trying to post on my social media and let people know that I'm streaming. I'm really excited to start this game with you all. And let me know how the sound is. The music's a little loud in my headphones, so I'm probably going to turn it down a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna fiddle with the settings while I wait. Start new game. Hopefully that's better. I'll turn the voices down too. Alright, that should be good. Subtitles, yes. Size. That is my fault. I did not mean to start right away. But it's fine. I'll just get started and people can trickle in.
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
I'm gonna turn down the sound effects a little bit. Okay. That should be better. So, I played this game. That's still really loud. That's better. Yes. So I played this game, I don't know, when it first came out years ago, and absolutely fell in love with it. I love the characters, I love the gameplay mechanics, I love the music. This has one of the best music soundtracks, I think, or video game soundtracks, I should say. Um, and I'm just really, really stoked to show this to you all. We're off the path. I don't think it's going to... All right.
Come on, Max. You can make it. Holy shit. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and white?
I didn't fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
I haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should.
Same,
Keep that to
Max.
yourself.
Same.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
I'm not really going to sit here and read through all of these right now. I might come back to them later. But because I want to get through as much of this game today as I possibly can. Oh, Kate, I love you so much.
Seriously though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you
I can't
could do
believe
that
I still
to me.
have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school.
What if Arbus chose to capture people
I
at
do
the
love
height
my analog
of their
camera.
beauty or innocence?
I should take a quick picture now.
An eye. So, she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of...
Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I did know.
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Same. I miss
Victoria
this game
doesn't waste
so
a
much.
second kissing ass. Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, I'm such a photo nerd.
Max gets like, I'm first. I'm going to say I'm going to try my like. I played this game and I know it pretty well, but I'm going to try my hardest not to spoil for the people who haven't either played or watched this game before. But Max gets so much hate in the Life is Strange fandom, and she genuinely is like a really good person.
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
So much to look at.
I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers. That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures.
So
I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. Someday.
So, for my birthday this year, I bought myself a Polaroid camera. It's really cool. I haven't used it recently because I haven't really had any place to go. But it's kind of cool. I haven't had a lot of interest in photography, but I have friends who are into photography, and it's kind of cool, like, learning about all of the different materials that goes into it and the way in which you can, like, frame a shot. And I guess for me, I'm such a novice that I think, oh, photography is just point, like, aim and shoot, and it's really not.
Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool. Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here.
Blackwell is such an interesting place because it's like super rich and has some dark secrets.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing. Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Ugh.
Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hi, Max.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
Want to go grab a cup of tea? Yes.
I hear that. Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Let's see.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
$5,300? That's also, why is there money? Why is there a dollar sign behind the amount? Jesus Christ. But as an artist, like, art supplies are really expensive. I was telling a friend recently, like, I spent a lot of money on watercolor paints and whatnot. Oh, this is a cool feature. So I've missed a couple of these shots in the first time I played. But basically in each episode, there are some shots that Max can take that she essentially puts into her notebook. And you get trophies for collecting all of them, I believe. And I'm always down to collect some trophies from my PSN profile, so I'm going to try to get as many of these as I possibly can. Oh, that's okay.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me. Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
I don't know if I agree with that. I mean,
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
you really can't. I think as much as there's such a demand for art, and there is this almost like capitalistic need to consume art, and I know that as an artist and a writer, I feel pressured to put my work out there for the consumption of others and to feel the sense of pride and joy and accomplishment with sharing stuff. But I also think you could be an artist and just paint for yourself and write for yourself and do things for yourself. You don't have to, like, it does take, I don't want to say, it does take a lot of courage to share your work with others, especially with complete strangers. But I also think that if you just write for the, like, with the intention of filling up as many notebooks as you can.
Another
and
daily fail in front of the world.
Wait a minute, Max, and you never want to show that to another person, you're still an artist. You don't have to share it with other people. And you don't have to share it with a bunch of people. You can just share it with your closest friends and family, and that's it.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious. Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
Trying to remember when this game came out. I want to say it came out in like 2015, and the sequel, Life is Strange 2, came out starting last year and it ended this year, I believe.
So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson, that's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The amazing Eugene Smith, good to see Avedon among the masters. Golly, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here.
Max has a very long internal monologue.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. What? So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope.
One thing I think a lot of people forget about, sorry, I'm still in this whole, like, Max gets an unfair treatment in the Life is Strange fandom, but one thing I think people forget about Max is she is a teenager. She's like, I don't know, 16, 17, maybe 18. She's still a teenager. She's in high school. And I think we often hold a lot of these characters to adult standards, and that's not fair for the characters.
Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Alright, let's see, let's go out into the, let's go out into the hallway.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I feel like you have to pass.
You always
Welcome to the real world.
That's cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture during class.
Because Max wants everybody to see how hip she is.
I'm not paying $150.
She plays it so sharp.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
In high school, I actually really loved roaming the hallway.
She's so fucking shy.
I think this is, like, I see a lot of myself in Max, but I also think this is where, I love this song. I think this is where Max and I differ significantly. I used to love the breaks in between classes and stopping by my friends' lockers to say hi and see how their day is going and to get the latest gossip or to figure out what was going in class. I never walked around with headphones in my ears and just or earphones on and ignore the rest of the world. It's hard to gauge how loud that music is, which sucks because the music is one of the best parts of the series. Let's try that. Okay.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
Oh, Rachel Amber. Wait, let's see.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
She's been missing since April 22nd, 2013. She's 19. She's 5'5". Oh, we're the same height. 110 pounds. Blonde hair, hazel eyes. Tattoo on calf of a dragon and a star on the inside of the left wrist.
I shouldn't be so stingy with my blood.
Yes, if you can, donate. I feel like in America, we're always out of shortage. I try to donate. I think you can donate 3 or 4 times out the year. And I try to donate as often as I can.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people. Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool.
Also, people say Max is very judgmental, but like, here she's just giving her opinions about people, which I think we all do.
I hate having everybody see inside my locker. I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual. That's Dana talking to... I think his name is Justin. Dana is on my floor, too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me. Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in their tracks. Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around.
I like Stella. I like all the characters, actually.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
Like, I would be up for... Whoa, did you just push me? Rude. Okay, I like all the students except for that guy who just pushed me. And these guys, because that's rude.
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member. Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
I like her runaway walk. Get it, girl. Tyra Banks would be proud.
I wish October would last forever.
I just realized I'm playing... Well, October starts on, what? Thursday? That's exciting.
It looks like she's been gone for months. They should just call it a sugar machine. That would be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out.
That would be gross, Max.
I wonder what actually happened to her. That's so messed up. I should contact them to find out what I can do. As if I am. Don't need a PC, missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
Oops.
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me.
In high school, I very much like... I don't think skater boys, but I like dude bros. It's not... wasn't my highest
Yay,
highlight of my high school
Halloween,
career.
my favorite time of year. The Bigfoot Stomp. I should develop some school spirit. Go team.
The interesting thing about Blackwell is like it's supposed to be this uber prestigious like institution. I think it's like really competitive to get into the school, and yet like the student population is what, 20 kids, 30 maybe. All right, we're gonna get the story going.
Miss Grant is a great science teacher. Rachel Amber. She's so pretty. I hate these posters, so sad.
She's an enigma. What is it? Enigma wrapped in a... I don't know the expressions. I don't know expressions.
Principal doesn't come out of his office much. God, Samuel is such a weirdo. But I kinda like that about him.
Alright, I amend my statement. Max is very judgmental. But I think what kid in high school wasn't, so...
You can really learn a lot about a school by the weird shit posted on the boards.
Oh, I forgot you can read these. Okay. Best singer ever in Oregon, looking for best guitarist ever to form kick-ass band to take over the world. Influences, the Ramones, the Shins, the Beatles, the Ramones, the White Stripes, the Ramones, the Smiths, the Who, the Ramones, the Style Council, the Ramones, and Lady Gaga for flavor. Contact Steve Hackney, 555-846-9129. No calls before 4 p.m. or after 6:35 p.m. on weekdays. No calls before 4 or after 6. 6:35 is such a specific time on weekdays. Sad, lonely, depressed. Come praise with your peers. Bible study. Sundays at noon in the Arcadia Bay Library. All face welcome, so be happy. It's an interesting flyer. I mean, I feel like, yeah, you can turn to religion if you're depressed, but I don't know. I'll keep my thoughts to myself. Swim like an otter. Experienced retired PE teacher and former otter champion will personally train you to glide through the water and embrace your inner otter. For details, contact Michelle, I'm not going to pronounce that last name, at waterlogged at arcadiabaygym.wet. Like new tablet for sale containing 5 gigabytes of cat pics. Ha 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 ha. Weird. We had a trophy case like this in high school too.
Look at these trophies. Gotta give it up for those Bigfoots. They do stomp.
Alright.
There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass. It looks like she's been gone for months. Oh, I can hardly wait to never be too cool like Nathan and Victoria.
The
Lame.
Vortex Club, coming soon.
There's Juliet from my dorm. Yet another Vortex Club disciple.
It's interesting. It seems like everyone in the school is a Vortex Club member except for Max. And then, like, that kid that was getting bullied. Gotta stay hydrated.
Figures Juliet would be dating Zachary. Jocks sucked up in the Vortex Club. I wonder what actually happened to her.
Alright, I think that's everyone. Let's go to the bathroom. Oh. Oh, let's read this because it's kind of relevant. October 7. This will be the weirdest journal entry I will ever make. When did she write this? So weird I don't know how or where to start, but it started with the most vivid dream of my life. I was lost in a storm by the lighthouse until I came to the edge of the cliff. Then I saw a giant tornado headed for Arcadia Bay. It was so real that I could feel the rain stinging my face, and I was scared shitless. Then a boat hit the lighthouse, and I swear I actually felt like I was going to die. But I woke up in Mr. Jefferson's class, and I wasn't even sleeping. I almost fell out of my chair. Jefferson called on me, but I totally blew the answer. Of course, Victoria pounced on me and made me look like a bigger idiot. She's so awful. Then I didn't have the guts to turn in a photo for the Everyday Heroes contest, which Victoria did. While Victoria did her usual suck up to Jefferson. He's so cool, and he clearly wants me to succeed. Oh. I had those teachers I looked up to.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
Oof. Mood. Look, it reflects. Okay. Rachel Amber's a bitch. My
Now,
God.
who would bother to write that crap?
Why are these students so rude?
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy? The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
Okay, so I got my flu shot today, and it seems, well, I get my flu shot every year. I've gotten it every year for probably the past 5 years, and I will say this year it seems like it's important, very, very, very important that you get your flu shot. So if you haven't got your flu shot yet, here's my short plug that you need to go get it as soon as possible. Don't wait, especially if you're going to be in contact with other people. Scientists and researchers are saying this is going to be a very terrible flu and cold season in America, and I don't want any of you guys to get sick. So get a flu shot if you can. Continue to stay safe, wear your mask. And I mean, I know it's cliche to say this, but we will get through this. But the only way to get through this is to get through it together, and we all have to do our part to keep each other safe. So that's my short soapbox moment. Wear your mask, get your flu shot, wash your hands, be safe, stay 6 feet apart from each other. If you are going to go out, make quick trips. If you're going to sit in a restaurant, make sure to tip your waiters and waitresses very generously. And we'll get through this. I know we will. Let's see. All-seeing eye.
This poster must drive people to have sex.
Abstinence I feel like I'm going to have a lot of commentary that it's not relevant to this game. Abstinence makes the heart grow fonder. That's a lie. You can still love and learn without sex. Time is on your side. So is common sense. Use it. And then the graffiti says, Kate twerks for God, which, rude. Can you swim to success? It's a fire bell?
I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month. At least I got out of science class for that quiz.
What's that? Vortex Club are jerks.
I'm good to flow. Thanks.
You know what's interesting? When I first started, I mean, this is only my second stream, but, one, it's weird because it feels like I'm talking to myself, but I never realized how much I hate Victoria Chase. Oh, that's rude. These kids are also rude. I never realized how tiring this is. Like, I've only been going for 35 minutes and I'm just wiped. But I'm going to try to go until 8:30, and hopefully other people come join me. And if not,
just
hey,
relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
This will be up on my YouTube channel afterwards, so you can enjoy it there. And my commentary.
when a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
I have a comment, but I'm gonna wait until after this.
Whoa, where did that butterfly come from? It doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen before. The blue wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again.
Poor kid.
And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now, can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I actually reverse time?
Go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Or
images of
L2
hopeless
Caroline.
faces.
I did it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of a
it.
photographer who perfectly captured the
human
human condition
time
in black
machine.
and white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
I think if
Because
I
of her
had,
images
together,
of
Max.
hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and
When I
children.
took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
Tortured, right?
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was the
can go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
Couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please?
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody here
Shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre was
class.
a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
fine detail in people's faces. Make
One thing I really, because I used to work in a school, and I really hate when teachers try to like tell students they can't use the restroom. Like, I don't, especially, I don't know. It's like you never know if it's an emergency or not, and kids drink like Gatorade and water and other stuff all throughout the day. Let the kid go to the bathroom.
Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
My hot take about the American education system is that a lot of teachers a lot of teachers are obsessed with control, and they know that one way they can like get that type of control is by being a teacher, and that's why you have a lot of, I don't know, not so great teachers. Not saying that like it is hard being a teacher. They're underpaid and undervalued and overworked, but I've worked with some teachers where it's like, you should have gone in another career field. You should have just gone in another career field.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of the
Daguerrean process.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry, too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
If I had superpowers, I would test the limit.
Victoria, you still have to do your
I should still talk to Kate.
Even if you're submitting your photo for the
Nice answer, Max. Are you okay? You look pale.
Kate, did we talk at all today?
This is the first time. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I'm just tripping. Too much stress.
I know the feeling.
Cultural event, and I want to represent Blackwell Academy.
I wish we didn't. I do have to go, but we can talk later if you want.
I'll see how I feel. Thanks, Max.
It's just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but I also want everybody to know that this photographic world is not for everybody. I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm not sure I have one.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
I'll rewind. Oh god, it's going so fast.
For everybody. I had my moment in the camera eye and...
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
Mr. Jefferson, I know he's supposed to be like this, like, hip, young teacher that all the students admire, but he just gives me such creeper vibes. Like, I don't know, look at him with his gelled hair and his white frame glasses and his cuffed jeans. Don't trust you.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Look at Max's run. She's so adorable. I love her so much.
Yo, Daniel.
You know I don't tease.
I hate that science class with those nerds.
What's that got to do with anything?
Okay, Max, retrace every step.
Max has some sweet shoes.
I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's...
I need a hammer to break it open. You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Oh, so
Get that
stressed
gun
out. Oh
away
my gosh.
from me, psycho!
Ah! Okay. Let's go back.
For this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they? No way!
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
I was gonna say don't ever press a fire alarm in case, unless it's an emergency, but clearly this was an
Another
emergency.
shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then
butterfly's
saved
still
her.
there. I never noticed
What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to
going.
use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Oh my god.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Hashtag get police out of school. He's not even a real police officer. He's a rent-a-cop. Which we also don't like in this household. Because all cops are bad.
Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never figure out what he's thinking.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
I like this duality in his mind. It's like either you're stressed about something or you've clearly done something illegal and I need to punish you immediately. Let's see. So I feel like we should report Nathan because like he brought a gun to school. But no, we're gonna report him. Well, I don't want to be. Yeah, we're gonna report him because don't bring guns to school. And I mean, there might be backlash, especially if Nathan finds out. But I got time traveling powers. I'll be good.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun.
Hello.
I saw
to chat.
everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything, since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now.
Should I rewind and change my story?
Two things. So one, as you can see, there is a mechanic in here where at certain points you'll be given two choices, and you have to decide, and you can't rewind depending on or you're only given a limited amount of time to rewind. I'm going to try to keep most of my choices and not really rewind unless I absolutely feel like it's important.
Max, you better go on outside now.
Don't rush me. And two, I like that his reasoning was, oh, Nathan's like a rich kid, so obviously he would never do anything wrong, because we all know that rich kids are never the troublemakers in the school. So, let's press ahead. Let me know in the chat how this volume is, how the sound is. I think I might turn down the character voices just a little bit, because it's loud in my ears, but I'm also trying not to talk when they speak. But let me know if I need to adjust anything.
Would Nathan Prescott please come to the front office? Thank you.
Rachel Amber. She looks so hopeful and pretty. I wonder what happened to her.
It's interesting how, well, I went to a small high school, and by small I mean the building was small, like there's only one building, and I think like a separate swimming pool that was kind of open to the community. So I'm always intrigued by fictional tales set in high school where there's like this massive campus, because that's not something I dealt with in high school. And I guess Blackwell gets away with it because it is sort of a boarding school.
Miss Grant sure is dedicated to that petition. Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition, but would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Sure.
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
Yep.
That's crazy. I get why schools should be on high alert these days, but cameras in the dorm rooms...
It's a slippery slope, and it's up to you and your classmates to stand up here. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace.
That's a lie.
Not fear and violence.
That's a lie. I absolutely know that the pioneers terrorized the Native Americans in the area. You just open up a... Well, actually, you can't open up a history textbook and read that, because we like to soften our history.
Blackwell is that old? That's incredible.
You should learn a little history about your alma mater. You'll find some fascinating facts. There's a lot of power in this region. I think it helps the creative juices flow around here. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
I'm going to sign it just because I personally believe that, you know, we shouldn't have heavy surveillance in schools. Kids do stupid stuff. I'm trying to watch my language here. Kids do stupid stuff, but I don't think policing them is the right thing to do. Also, a lot of the kids that I worked with when I worked in a high school, they, like, if you talk to them, they actually genuinely kind of understand what they should and shouldn't do, and I don't know. I don't get why we try to infantilize high schoolers. They're smart enough to know what's right and wrong, and I think if we give them the tools to... This is a really, I don't know, deep stream, which is not my normal, but this game brings it out of me. But like I was saying, I think if we give kids the tools to process their emotions and to actually succeed, like, they're going to do amazing things.
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not Pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
I think the first time I played this, I didn't sign her petition because I was like, whatever. But now, I'm like, nah, we don't need that at schools.
I would so be there if a Sasquatch actually did battle a Razorback.
This Friday night, do the Bigfoot Stomp. The Bigfoots versus the Razorbacks, October 11th, Friday night, 7 p.m. Blackwell Field. Come as Bigfoot, win a prize. Come as a Razorback, you're bacon. Best slice in Arcadia Bay. Baba's Pizzeria new lunch special, Monday through Friday. 1 slice, 1 drink, $3.50. Holy crap, that's a good deal. I wish we could get that now. Ooh. That genuinely surprised me.
I bet.
Warren, my god. Okay, Warren's an interesting fella. Look at this. Do you want to meet for coffee after school? I need an excuse to not study. Please, make sure you check out Necromantic. Oh, okay. When I said it out loud, I realized. On my flash drive. Mwahaha. Hey, Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Wait, I have to study for a physics test. So when we bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. Warren's such a nerd. I love him. Well, I like him. Don't ignore this message. Okay. He's sent 1 minute apart. Chill. Hi Max, can you get my flash drive? I need some info in space. Hello? Okay, Warren, literally you sent those seconds apart. Sorry, running late. Insane day. I'll meet you in the lot. Looking cool. You'll see. My camera will be ready. See you shortly. I hope so. Let's see. Okay, so Max is 18. Have a very special 18th birthday. Is she a Virgo? Is that Virgo season? I feel like it is. What comes after Virgo? I don't know. Have a very special 18th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still our little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. I will blow through birthday. I would blow through any money, really. Hey, Max, you around? Always. You okay? Do you want to get tea later today? Absolutely. I'll be free after 4. Talk to you later. That's such a wholesome conversation. Oh my gosh. I love Kate. Mom, happy birthday, Maxine. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us.
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
I'll get there when I want to get there. Warren does not dictate my schedule. Jesus, someone's been smoking up a storm.
Ew, gross. At least switch to e-cigs. Oh, that's not nice. Poor little otter. And this is where the otters perform their aquatic magic. They sure get a lot of mileage out of otter power. Otter power? I'm so not there.
Wait, so is their mascot? I guess their school mascot is the Bigfoot, which is a questionable mascot. But their swimming team is... I feel like it's not this complicated and I'm making it a lot harder than what it needs to be, but... I guess they have 2 school mascots, which I guess... I mean, I went to a college, and I think technically we have 2 school mascots.
I'm sure this poster has stopped millions of bullies.
Too much information, be here now. Multitasking keeps you busy, but not alive. Social media is no replacement for reality, true. Come visit the Buddhist Center, 380 Schroeder Road, Arcadia Bay, Oregon. Bully much? No bully... Oh, sorry. Bully much? No bully thinks they're a bully, so think about that before you bully. If you think you've been you've become a bully, please go to www.bullyforyou.or. We'll stand up for you. If you think you've become a bully, go to that website and we'll stand up for you. Bible study. Looking to join fellow Christians to read and discuss? Thanks and God bless. Contact Kate M at blackwellacademy.ed. Kate is like the cool Christian girl on campus. Like, she doesn't seem too pushy. You'll see. Oh, I can sit. There's a bug floating around.
So bizarro to be back here after 5 years. I thought I could just fit right back in at school. But with all this shit going on, I'm even more an outsider. And who can I confide in besides my journal and my camera? Man, these are supposed to be the best years of my life. This is what it's like to be alone and feel lonely at once.
Oof. I'm a person that definitely experiences, like, loneliness. It's hard to talk about sometimes because I don't think we always, well, I don't always have the language to describe it. I think this game, this series is going to bring out some personal things, but I don't mind sharing. But yeah, I'm definitely someone who has like bouts of loneliness, and it's hard to talk about because I think sometimes I can easily label it as like a need for attention, which I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but you know, it's easy to misinterpret what it means to be lonely and to experience loneliness. Brooke.
Brooke actually has a drone?
Stop moving so I can talk to you.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
Yes.
I'd love to. I love planes and balloons and...
This is neither. Do you know what a drone really is?
A weapon, right?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny. Warren said you were smart. Please, step back.
Brooke, don't gatekeep. That's so rude. God. I do like your Star Wars hoodie.
I'm almost sure Warren has the same bag. It looks a bit nerdy. What a complicated name for such a tiny drone.
It's not that complicated, Max.
Sorry, Max. I have to focus on making sure this drone doesn't crash.
Yep.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
Got a lightsaber. I'd want the one that Samuel Jackson has. I want a purple one.
That looks like a high-fly drone. Model B400 EVO. Now, that's a nice piece of tech.
You're full of surprises. Why would you know that?
I love aerial photography. Drones are perfect for that, especially those with great range. It's a new era of images.
Most impressive, Max. Warren said you were multifaceted. Here, give the drone a whirl around campus.
What if I like crashed her drone? Like she hands the controls and I immediately go, oh. No, that would be really messed up. And I'd probably be out a couple $100. Maybe even more. I don't know how much a drone costs. Thanks, Brooke. I do wish I had like a... Well, I used to hang out on the campus greens when I was in undergrad.
There's Hayden and his Vortex Club harem.
Ooh.
He sure is living the dream.
Max.
Hey, Hayden.
There she is! The retro selfie master.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
Do you really want Nathan Prescott to represent?
Oh, please. Nathan is like everybody's voodoo doll. Kill the rich kid. He's alright and a fun guy to hang with. Fuck the haters.
He seems genuinely unstable to me.
Nate has his extreme moments, but don't we all?
I don't know yet, Hayden.
He just threatened. I mean, no one else knows this, but Nathan threatened a girl with a gun. So this whole like, I mean, he's just a nice guy, really. That's kind of messed up.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? Seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night, then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
Hang with the Vortex Club?
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
So you knew Rachel Amber?
I knew she liked to party. Fun to be around. Oh, yeah, and she was hot.
What happened to her?
What do you think happened to her?
Whatever happens to people who disappear without a trace.
Did Victoria like Rachel?
Did Victoria like Rachel? She seems like the jealous type.
Don't think you know Victoria so well. She respected Rachel, even if she didn't act like it.
Rachel was actually a member of the Vortex Club?
No. Rachel was like her own club. She was actually too cool for us. And I'll deny I ever said that.
I'm more confused than before. It's such a mystery. Let's talk later, Hayden.
That it is, Max. Now, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night.
Rachel is a mystery. Even, like, after playing all of these games, I still have, like, questions. So I can look at the coins.
This day has been so insane. Everything is happening too fast.
Oh, I think that's another shot.
And none of it makes any sense. These visions, this power. I keep expecting to wake up one more time. But if this is a dream, then I'm not asleep. Which means somehow I did rewind time. So there has to be a reason. And I have to find out why. This is a great image. All those rippling green coins. I hope everybody got their wish.
I used to throw coins in fountains. Okay.
I bet the Blackwell founders would shit cats if they saw today's student body walking around like zombies on their phones.
Alright, let's see. Oh, this is for... okay. I really want to get all of these this time. Future needs excellence. But what is excellence? How do you define that?
I've never seen so many missing persons posters for the same person. I could go for a burger now.
On a quest for magic and adventure, roll the 20-sided dice. I miss Dungeons and Dragons. Join Blackwell Science Gamers Group every Wednesday, Blackwell Science Lounge. Hey, Taylor, this is that game. But I don't think we're going to get to that section until, I don't know, another stream. Let me know how this sound is, too, because I've been a little concerned about that. 3:15 p.m. weekly games to be announced. Please have knowledge of basic gaming rules and etiquette, cosplay and women. Okay. This is my ish. I know it is. I know you're excited for this. First of all, why is women after cosplay? Okay, cool. Thanks. And I mean, just cultivate a community where women feel welcome to join without having to put on there, oh yeah, we'll let women in. And like, let's go back to the poster. So it's at the bottom as if it was an afterthought. This is why I don't like the nerding community sometimes. The nerd community. Hungry? The Two Whales Diner, Oregon's best burgers. Oregon's best burger. That's an ad. How was your Facebook Live, Taylor? Listen to this music.
There's Justin and his skater posse. They're so cute doing their tricks. Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah? Bring it.
What's your first move gonna be?
A kickflip.
Jump?
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
Oh, that's good. So you have orders to pack.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
How was the rest of your weekend, Taylor? I saw that you texted me, but I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
I came to nose slide, but I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah, I just can't skate worth shit.
Aw, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
Let's see a nose slide.
I'd love to see a nose slide.
Let's get Trevor all over that action.
Do it, Trevor. Sweet!
You!
But actually...
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
Hell yeah.
I came to nose slide, but I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah, I just can't skate worth shit.
Aw, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
I want to see a tray flip. Good, it's been productive. My weekend was good. Hold on.
Go for a tree flip.
Tray flip.
Let's get Trevor all over that action. Oh, ow. Ooh.
Oh. I didn't think it would hurt him. Yeah, my weekend was good. Yesterday, the people came to clean the carpet, and it's finally dry today. It takes like 24 hours, which is ridiculous, but it's fine. And I met with my writing group, got a bunch of writing done, which was definitely needed. And today, let's see, I haven't really done much, but I'm like addicted to 90 Day Fiancé right now, which is not good because I try not to watch reality TV. I think it reduces your empathy towards other people, and it's all scripted anyway, but for some reason 90 Day Fiancé really is taking my attention. It's a wild ride.
Daniel is always drawing something. He makes me look like an extrovert. What's up, Daniel?
Oh, hi, Max. Could I, ask you a question? Would you mind letting me sketch you? I do put my sketches on Facebook, though.
Taylor, are you only here for that flashlight sequence?
I'd be honored, Daniel. Makes me feel like a muse.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking about my real muse. Rachel Amber.
You knew her?
You knew her?
No, but once she asked me to draw her portrait. Oh, she was a natural.
I don't know if he looks so much like a creep as he sounds like a creep. Like, if some... I mean, I guess they're friends, but if he was just like, hey, can I draw you? I didn't even know you were playing this today. Oh, I thought I told you. I'm going to try to put a schedule up on my social media so people can see. But yeah, I think he just sounds like a creep, which I don't know if it's intentional or not. Hard to avoid her posters.
Hard to avoid her posters all over campus.
Kills me to see her sweet face used as a crime photo. She had a good heart.
Like, that's something a serial killer would say. What happened to her?
So what happened to her? There's gotta be a story.
She just stopped coming to class. Some people said she ran away. Some say she jumped off a cliff.
Oof.
I just hope she's okay.
Okay. Why don't you start drawing me? Even though I must be a step down from Rachel.
No way. You're a good substitute, Muse.
Nice save. I'm like, yeah, I don't have my real muse.
That's a good posture.
But you're good enough.
Good. Good.
Best portrait ever.
My skills are nowhere near that. I draw like, so I'm taking a portrait class and like, I draw way too wide in the face. So they all have just like really sort of flat, wide faces. But hey, practice, it doesn't make perfect, but it makes for improvement. Ooh, that's a look. I would never pull it off, but looks good.
Stella always looks so serious and dedicated. Good for her.
Taylor, what type of high school student were you? Were you very studious, or were you a slacker?
Hey there, Stella.
Hey, I know you. You're the new quiet girl in Jefferson's class. Isn't he incredible?
He's alright. I mean, I guess so.
I think so. We're lucky to have such a famous teacher. And I actually love his work.
Me too. His New York urban stuff is great, but I'm glad he came back to his Oregon roots. Screw the East Coast elite. It must piss off those pretentious galleries that Mark Jefferson is teaching photography to us Blackwell hicks. Plus, he is pretty hot for an older guy. If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
Those aren't your only options, Taylor. Those are the only ones I could think of, though. Were you a jock or I don't know, a stoner or what else? A teacher's pet?
Victoria is pretty obvious. I don't think Jefferson is into her.
I don't think she's closed the deal, but she's not the only player.
Now, how do you know this?
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him. Well, I heard that from a good source.
I'm being serious, I'm asking. Also, I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I understand, or not understand, I can see why students would be kind of like nonchalant about a teacher having sex with a student. But Jefferson, not cool. Like, that's something that, I don't know. I really hate that.
So, you knew Rachel?
Not really. I saw her hanging with the other cool kids like Victoria. Not my kind of clique. But I heard insane stories about Rachel.
I was a rule follower. I could see that. And a band nerd. You played in a band? What instrument did you play? I knew you were a dancer, but I didn't know you were on your school's dance team. That's cool. I don't have rhythm to be a dancer. This kid, oh. Graffiti, what does it say?
Clever.
What does it say? Let me get the camera. Vortex Club sucks. Wait, you played... How do I not know this? I played the clarinet in middle school. I quit before high school because I heard the high school band teacher was really aggressive, and I did not want to deal with that in high school. And I actually ended up taking a guitar class with him, and he was still not great.
That's Luke Parker. Zachary pushed him into a locker last week. Go Bullies.
I think this kid is new because I don't remember him from the first time I played this.
Hello?
Max, I don't feel like talking.
I'm sorry?
Oh, sorry. I won't bother you.
Wait, but I actually kind of want to talk to you. Okay, let me rewind.
Hello?
Max, I don't feel like talking.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Nathan Prescott, little rich bitch kid. He thinks he can own people like his parents own Blackwell. Like he owns the Vortex Club.
Yes, he's a nasty piece of work.
You know him?
I busted him.
I busted him today with a gun.
What? Seriously?
I saw him wave a gun around today, and I went to the principal. We'll see what happens next.
You are my new hero. Finally, karma comes to Blackwell.
Yeah, he didn't have a filter. I got a flu shot earlier today, and my arm is starting to hurt. That's one thing that I hate about the flu shot. I might take some ibuprofen.
Evan's portfolio always looks so uber pro. I'd love to see his photos in there.
I think in high school, I didn't really have like a specific group that I like associate with. I tried to hang out with or not hang out. I tried to be as friendly with everyone as I could. But if I could do high school all over again, I definitely want to be like, not a cool kid, but like a more confident kid, if that makes sense. Like, I definitely want to be a lot more...
I think his name is Evan. He always looks so intense.
Confident in who I am as a person, instead of like just floating about and trying to figure out what I want and who I am.
Hey, Evan. Mind if I check out your cool portfolio?
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max. You'll have to answer a simple question. Who photographed the famous falling soldier?
Robert Capa.
Robert Capa, of course. I love his work, despite the controversy about that photo.
My. This quiet child knows things.
That's why I'm here.
You're a kindred spirit, Max. Would you care for a perusal of my portfolio?
Yep, that's what I
It's
asked
not a
for.
privilege I grant to many.
I'd be honored, sir.
Yeah, same. I was mostly with like my core group of friends, like Brittany, my friend Anne-Marie, Yuris, some other people, especially like people who I had a lot of classes with, but I tried to be friendly with everyone.
These photos are great. And Rachel Amber's face is mesmerizing.
I actually think, I don't have it anymore, but one of my high school teachers, I think it was one of my math teachers, every year towards the end of the year, she would do this thing where she would have everyone in the class kind of write down something nice about everyone in the room. It would be anonymous, and then she would compile what people said and put it on like a cute little like slip of paper that we could keep in our wallets. And I'm sure I still have my slip somewhere in my room because I'm a hoarder who doesn't know how to throw things away. But I think on most of my, like, I was in her class twice, and in both instances that she did that, I was usually, like, people would write that I was just, like, really kind and helpful.
I need to go there and grab Warren's flash drive.
Which is, like, that's who I strive to be as a person.
Come on, Logan, bring it, brah.
Bring it, brah. Taylor, if I started talking like that, I'll start calling you brah.
I need to go to my room and return Warren's flash drive. I always get a little giddy when I think about having my own room here.
Please don't. I'm going to do it. I'm just kidding. I won't do it.
No.
I think I'm going to play until like 8:30 or until I reach a good cutoff point. So, just an FYI.
Dude.
The thing about this game is that when it comes to like, oh, let me check something. Nathan, rich dude who is a jerk. David, wow, okay. David, I have a lot of comments about David, but I'll keep them to myself for now. Yeah, I was saying the thing about this type of game is like I like to take my time and just explore the world. And the game definitely rewards you for doing that. But I also know that means that when I stream it, it's going to take a lot of actual streams for me to get through. Like, it'll probably take me 2 or 3 more streams to actually get through this first episode.
I feel like Alyssa and I should be better friends.
Oh. Hi, Max.
How are you? Or what are you reading?
What are you reading?
Love today or die forever. Don't even say anything.
It's a bestseller. What to say?
Good point. Now if you'll excuse me.
Oh, what's this say? Rachel owes me money, pay up, bitch. Wow.
Don't take it out on the tree, loser.
Oh. Hi, Max.
How are you doing?
Fantastic. I'm by myself reading chick lit. Pretty soon I'll be bonding with Victoria at the Vortex Club.
I think you're better off reading chick lit.
Good point. Now if you'll excuse me.
I'm very much that person that's like, if I'm reading, please don't interrupt me.
Yeah.
I was that nerdy kid who would bring books whenever I would go out. So like if my family would go out to eat at a restaurant, I'd have a book and would read it as we like wait for our table. And sometimes I would even read like while we wait for our food, which is actually really rude, and I don't do that anymore.
Good old Samuel. Some people are creeped out by him. And he's not creepy, just X-Files weird. Howdy, Samuel.
Well, hello there.
What's with these posters?
What's up with these Rachel Amber posters?
Only she would know that, right?
Nice, bro.
I guess. It just makes the campus look sad.
You can't color over that sunlight.
What was she like?
What was she like? She must have been popular.
Even sunlight can cast shadows. Rachel did both at once, you know. She was like a battery. Positive and negative.
Nice, bro.
I really hate when people talk about women like that. Like, just tell me what she was like as a person. Don't be so poetic.
What do you think happened to her?
Best not to dwell on the past. Samuel looks forward, like a clock.
You knew Rachel?
How can you know a prison? You just stare in awe. Now I have to go paint windows.
See you later, Samuel.
Thank you, Samuel.
And watch your step around here, Max. After I sweep, I paint.
Nice.
Oh, poor Kate. Actually, I think there is... Can I take a photo of this? Can I? Yes,
Nice,
okay.
Bro.
This is going to be too damn cute. At least it's not a cat picture.
My desk overlooks our neighbor's fence, and squirrels will just like run back and forth across it all day, and it actually is really distracting, but they're also really adorable. Alright, I am almost halfway there with all these photos. Cool. Let's talk to Kate.
There's Kate, looking sadder than usual. Hi, Kate.
Hey, Max.
You look down.
You look down. You okay?
I'm kind of over humanity today. Sorry to be a drama queen.
Honestly,
is there
Kate,
anything...
Max, I'd like to be alone if you don't mind. I'm sorry.
Honestly, Kate, I too am over humanity. Just for now.
Football, Max. Big football. Step away.
Alright.
No, bro. You can't take a picture. You gotta wait till Friday's game.
I feel like you shouldn't... Oh, no. Okay, this is a unisex dorm. I was gonna say, you shouldn't be doing this in front of the girls' dormitory, but I've remembered now. It is a unisex.
Yeah.
Move.
Oh, shit. There's Victoria and her mean girls.
I like how Max is like, I can't possibly go around them. There's absolutely no space.
Oh look, it's Max Caulfield, the selfie hoe of Blackwell. What a lame gimmick. Even Mark, Mr. Jefferson, falls for your waif hipster bullshit. The Daguerrean process, sir. You could barely even say that. I guess you got your meds filled.
Rude.
No.
Since you know all the answers, I guess you have to find another way into the dorm. We ain't moving. Oh wait, hold that pose. So original. Don't worry, Max. I'll put a vintage filter on it right before I post it all over social medias.
Yeah.
Now, why don't you go fuck your selfie?
Oh yes,
Okay,
Victoria.
thanks.
I'll get your bony ass out of my way.
My brother made cookies. Let me see. She said we ain't moving. Well, she's about to get moved. So... Oh, I know what to do. Let me just... Actually, let's look around here first for a bit. Oh, nothing to do. Cool.
What the hell? Are you kidding? Look at this!
Chill, Victoria. It's just water.
Yeah, water on my cashmere. Do you know how much this fucking outfit costs?
You look great.
I can't even chill on the steps.
Oh, now they're taking up more space.
Nice.
Alright. Let's rewind and do that again. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Let's do this. I like how it's like, let's tamper with this in broad daylight
Okay,
in front of the
let's
person.
see if this works.
In front of the person who we're about to terrorize. I'm sure no one will ever suspect us.
Nice, bro.
And move this.
What the hell? Are you kidding? Look at this!
Chill, Victoria. It's just water.
Yeah, water on my cashmere. Do you know how much this fucking outfit costs?
You look great.
I can't even chill on the steps.
Oh, you just wait, Victoria.
No way! No fucking
You
way!
okay, Victoria?
Oh, Samuel is sorry. Wet paint is not good for hair, nope.
Get the hell away from me, weirdo!
Hold on. We'll get some towels. We'll be right back.
So move your ass before I dry.
It worked. Don't mess with Max, bitches.
And that's how we do it. But also, I feel really guilty. Whoa. That's not ominous.
No.
Hey, Victoria.
What do you want, Max?
Even though she was really mean to us, I'm going to comfort her. Because, I mean, I am the source of her current distress, so... yeah, let's comfort her.
I am sorry. That's an awesome cashmere coat.
Yeah.
It was. But there'll be another.
Well, you always seem to know how to pick the right outfits.
I do have some talent. Mr. Jefferson told me.
I've seen your pictures. You have a great eye. Richard Avedon-esque.
He's one of my heroes. Thanks, Max.
Yeah.
I hope those sluts get me a towel before they hang a sign on me.
Awesome.
You deserve a better shot. Sorry about blocking you and the go fuck yourselfie.
That was mean, but pretty funny.
Just one of those days, you know?
I know exactly what you mean, Victoria. I'll see you later.
Au revoir.
Nice, bro.
You sound I sound stressed out?
Victoria probably played me. I should have played her.
No, Max.
Better get to my room before I find Warren.
2 wrongs don't make a right. Wait, Taylor, I sound stressed out? Oh man, I want to get to the good part, but I keep getting distracted.
Blackwell isn't that big, but it sure feels like a labyrinth.
Victoria is going to be pissed we took so long.
I like that she has absolutely nothing in her hands and she has 1 towel. I'm sure that will clean her up.
Welcome to Black Hill.
So like 4 of the rooms are empty. Wait, I took oh. Being a good person in this game is difficult.
Welcome to Black Hill.
Because people are rude and I just want to be rude back. Okay, I'm trying to see. Interesting.
Room 217? No way in hell am I ever going in here.
I think this is Rachel Amber's room, but I could be mistaken.
Is this a Vortex Club or a Victoria Club initiation?
Taylor's
Truly
a slave.
pathetic.
No boys allowed.
As if.
I should have that sign in my house. Well, it would be some boys allowed.
I'd love to make a photo collage of every person who've posted these.
Don't be afraid. Be ready. Young Guns training. Even under 21, you can still learn how to operate firearms, from AK to I have no idea what that word is. Young Guns uses fun, safe, perfect plastic replicas. Stop by our bunker for a test demo. 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturdays. 174 Hemingway. Ignore big dogs? Absolutely not. Young guys and gals from Blackwell get a 20% discount. Should not be advertising that to students.
Man, people here are merciless.
Safe, not sorry. No matter how much you like each other, one slip up can change your life. You have a choice. There's nothing wrong with waiting. For more details, go to please wait at praisebejc praisebjesuschrist.org. Graffiti. See Kate's video for proof. Can you hear me? Yes, we all can. Please respect your floor and neighbors. Be quiet in the halls after 10 p.m. Thank you for listening.
Juliet, extreme reporter. Dana's still a cheerleader at heart. This girl must have been popular. She's everywhere.
What's the showers open? But there's a wet floor sign there. Be alert on campus. Observe the following tips for your safety. Always be aware of your location. Always let a friend know where you are or where you're going. Always report any incident immediately to the campus authorities. To download a free campus alert app, go to www.blackwellacademy.ed.
Could be fun. Glad I'm not the only lonely nerd around here.
Geek Girls Book Club. Looking for like-minded souls to read and discuss authors Ursula K. Le Guin, Robin Hobb, Neil Gaiman, Piers Anthony, Terry Brooks, David Calvo, Marion Zimmer Bradley, and the usual flying dragon shit. There are no black authors up there. Although I do like Terry Brooks. He's the one like fantasy author who got me into like fantasy books, but still kind of a crime there's no black fantasy authors up there. No boy wizards or sad vampire fiction allowed. No boys, period. Contact Brooke S at blackwellacademy.ed for sale. This bike will lead you anywhere. $20 delivery for $5 more. Contact Tyrion at that number. I do like Ursula K. Le Guin. I read one of her books. I can't remember which one right now.
At least that's an alarm from this century.
No balls allowed. That's not cool.
They live.
Don't be a zombie. Social media has a time and place. Don't let life flash you by. A message from the Clear Head Foundation. So Taylor, how's your week looking? It's going to be exciting, or is it going to be low-key?
Okay, this is just mean and stupid.
Well, bang for Jesus. We're erasing that. This actually will have consequences.
How sad. I didn't write anything. I have nothing to say.
Oh wait, can I draw on there now? Yes. Did that? Okay. I thought that door just randomly opened. Be the change you wish to see, Gandhi.
Oh, Victoria, give me a fucking break.
The forks. Oh, I never realized you could look out there.
Warren should be all over Brooke. They're perfect for each other.
I like how Warren very much likes Max, and Max is like, let me just push him onto this other person.
But what's this poster really trying to tell me?
This is your planet, and when it comes to protecting the environment, you're the boss. But really not. It's up to us to make a choice, so come raise your voice. Save the Earth. She's a hipster, so of course
Home
she has to play
sweet
the guitar.
home. My favorite cocoon.
Cookers.
I love that Mom sent me a fat box of chocolate coconut bites for my birthday. And slipped in a $200 gift certificate. She sure knows how to make a sad birthday happy.
Max, your principal sent me an email saying that you told some tall tales about a Blackwell honor student. Is this true? The principal said this was a serious false charge and that he is worried you're telling stories. Call me ASAP so we can talk about this, Mom. I didn't lie, Mom.
Hard to believe I'm 18 now. I'm lucky my parents enabled my photo habit into adulthood.
Real talk, if you have kids who are creatives, you need to support them because it is hard. Happy birthday, Maxine. We'll never forget the day you were born and your first smile. It was love at first sight. It's your special day. We miss you, but we're so proud that you're following your dreams. We love you, your mother and father.
It's not exactly pretty and pink, but no shits are given. I like my wardrobe. It's such a pretty guitar. I need to play it more.
I need to look at this.
Would Man Ray call them selfie portraits?
Oh, Max is a pretty good guitar player. But we got ish to do. So we will come back to this.
I'm glad Kate let me borrow her copy of The October Country. I should have every Bradbury book for myself. I'll miss going to the games with my dad. Go Thunderbirds. If I'm not looking through a viewfinder, I'm looking through a window. Always looking. I haven't forgotten you, little Lisa. Yet.
Let's water our plant.
You are thirsty. I'm the worst baby mama. Drink up.
This action will have consequences. Yeah, your plant will stay alive.
One day I'll organize my film collection. One day I'll get an actual HD TV.
Oof, that's the dream.
Looks like Dana left me a little post-it note.
Hey girl, I borrowed your drive so I can watch some flicks while I study. If you need it back, just track me down in my room. XOXOD.
Great. Now I have to go get the flash drive from Dana's room.
Sweet.
There's my poor laptop begging me to check in.
Let's check it.
Daniel has so much talent. I hope nobody hates on it just because it's me.
Oh, look at that shading. I wish I could do that.
I am so addicted to this site. Look at these vintage beauties.
I do think, like, I'm really happy with my Polaroid camera. But I would like to get, well, if I continued with photography, I would like to get a vintage camera.
Warren makes me laugh. It's nice to feel like I already made a real friend here.
Warren Graham. Max, thank you for your email and copy of Jefferson's class notes. Now I shall never stop sending you messages of gratitude. I also have a rather eclectic collection of TV cult classics and fucked up films on a fat flash drive if you ever want to check them out. Thanks again for the help. I'm a scientist more than an artist. Now, can you quickly explain to me how a camera works? Be seeing you, Warren G.
Here's my go-to source for instant photo Philip Lorca de Corsia, my man. I don't think I could take my camera to those places. Look at that shot. I love Julia Cameron's Victorian vibe. Talk about analog cameras. Ah, Dolly, what a fantastic eye. He could truly freeze time. That's the only tourist picture I let them take of me at the Space Needle. That was a good hockey game and a great fight. Man, Kristen and Fernando were so drunk hanging on the Fremont Troll.
I want to go to Seattle. It looks like a really cool place.
Cartier-Bresson, Doisneau, Hamilton, the greatest.
Hi-fi. Oh yeah, let's play some music while we explore. It's in my drawer.
Max and Chloe, best friends forever. Who even says that anymore? I'm going to have to call Chloe eventually and find out what she'll say. The longer I wait, the worse it'll be. Idiot.
Also, that's another reason why, sorry, this is really going to be like, Brittany talks about how much she values and appreciates Max. Like, I was a kid who moved away from her childhood best friend at a really young age, kind of like Max. And I lost contact with her. I haven't talked to my childhood best friend in literal years. And I feel that loss, you know, like people could be like, oh, this is someone who I knew since basically I was a baby. And I don't really have that, but I think sometimes it's easy to blame the kids when adults also play a responsibility in that. And, you know, not saying that my parents shouldn't have moved us away from Georgia when I was a kid, because I love Virginia and I definitely want to stay in this area. But, you know, I moved away from her and we lost contact for a variety of reasons. And
I love my space, but I do miss my friends and family in Seattle.
Max, don't interrupt my monologue. But yeah, I moved away from my childhood best friend. I lost contact with her. I feel that loss, but I don't think I'm a bad person for that happening. And I think a lot of people want to blame Max for, you know, losing contact with her childhood best friend. And it's like, stuff like that happens all the time, and it's just a part of life.
So cheesy, but it makes me smile thinking of the day Mom and I sewed that together.
I'm not coming for Max. I adore Max.
The Max Caulfield Photo Memorial Wall. Ahoy, Captain. At least I know you've got my back. When I swallowed your eye and my parents rushed me to the ER, I knew we were bonded forever.
Oh wait, can I take a picture here? Yes. I said I was only going to play for another 30 minutes, but I'm having so much fun. I want to keep going. Halfway there. Alright. I'm not going to lay down. I want to look at... That's such a dangerous place to have a power strip. Let's conserve some energy.
Warren even left me a little message with his flash drive. He's such a goofball.
Now, I will come for Warren because he is annoying AF and he needs to chill. To Max, or whom it may concern, the cinematic contents of this flash drive are of a graphic, life-altering, controversial nature. This collection has been downloaded with the greatest care and for the most discriminating viewer. I congratulate, that's spelled, you on your taste and eagerly await your in-depth review of Cannibal Holocaust and Ultra Vixens. Peace, Warren G.
You can't get out now, Dana, so tell me the truth or rot in there.
Welcome to the real drama queens of Blackwell.
I'd watch that reality show. No, I wouldn't. I try not to watch reality TV.
Answer you what?
Let's deal with this and then we'll end the stream.
This is so stupid.
Juliet, what's up?
Juliet looks like she's ready to throw down. Hey, Juliet. Is everything cool?
Oh yes, Max. I've locked Dana in the room because we're cool.
She's your friend.
She's your friend.
Friends don't sex with their best friend's boyfriend.
No, probably not. How did you find out?
Why do you care? Why are you even asking me? You never talk, just zone out with your camera.
That's why I'm talking to you now.
What's my last name?
Watson.
Juliet Watson. Duh.
I'm flattered. I didn't even think you knew my name at all.
I didn't.
Of course I do. Just because I don't talk a lot doesn't mean I don't care. So, how did you find out about them?
According to Victoria, Dana would do anything to date a quarterback.
According to Victoria? Huh.
She saw the sext, and Zachary won't answer his phone. Once Dana admits it, she can go. Straight to hell.
Max, I swear I didn't do anything. But I bet Victoria did. I know the proof is in her room.
I like how she's like, yes, the school's mean girl absolutely told me that my best friend was sexting my boyfriend. And yes, I do believe the school mean girl over my best friend. There's nothing wrong with my logic. This is a nice room.
Whoa, I had no idea Victoria's parents owned the chase space. Color me impressed. She's actually got a classic medium format camera with some awesome prime lens. I hate you, Victoria.
I was gonna say, who could just walk into like another student's room, but we used to do that all the time in undergrad.
No, officer, I'm not snooping. Just admiring Victoria's cutting edge tech.
You think I would learn about having my college room doors left unlocked, but alas.
Is she going to get a 3D printer for her dorm room? Maybe I will join her posse.
A 3D printer is $3,600? Absurd. I have no idea how much technology costs now.
They should call this series Aloof. Cold and soulless. Kinda like Victoria.
Ooh, rude.
Okay, if I did wear expensive jewelry, I would wear this for sure. Yes, I get it. Enter the Vortex Club. No.
International photographer Mark Jefferson, local exhibition, November 5th to December 1st, 2009, Bean Hip Cafe. Rating this ad for $1 off.
Victoria hates Rachel Amber this much? How insecure.
Yeah, that's really, like, the word of the day is apparently rude. Yeah, that's not cool. Because God only knows what could happen to her.
Victoria is a real Jefferson groupie.
Recollection. Images by Mark Jefferson. Anything else? Gazette.
I bet Victoria put Juliet on her shit list after this article.
Is the Vortex Club a cult? By Juliet Watson. One of Blackwell Academy's most durable and influential social groups, the Vortex Club started in the neon 1980s as a new wave rebellion against the yuppie forces of the Reagan era. Imagine a time when computer nerds were dumped into garbage cans and blue hair was a cause for explosion and even violence. Male students who wore earrings were bullied and beaten. Not every football player has one or three exotic piercings. So the Vortex Club was originally a haven for the peer pressure that every generation experiences. How ironic, then, that the revolutionary roots of social misfits has become what some students claim is an elitist cult. Or is this just envy at one of Blackwell's most successful organizations? We tried to interview Vortex Club member Victoria Chase, but she refused to comment and even tried to stop the story from publication.
That is a tasty plasma. Maybe I could sneak in and watch Final Fantasy Spirits Within. I don't care what anybody says, that's one of the best sci-fi films ever made. Dior, Givenchy, you could pay for my tuition with that wardrobe. Those boots are made for walking runways. Yes, Victoria has the best I'll give Victoria props for not posting my photo. And for this nice shot. Boom! This is the email I need to show Juliet. Now I have to print this fast and get the hell out of here.
Bitch down. Victoria Chase to Taylor Christensen. Taylor, so sad to inform you that I totally punked Juliet and Dana just now. All I had to do was mention to Juliet that I saw a nasty sex from Dana on Zach's phone. Dumbass believed me, and so I expect there to be dorm rampage soon. Juliet deserves this for sledding Zach away from me. As for Dana, who gives a shit? Get out your popcorn. If you're going to commit, don't put stuff like this in writing. Like, if you're going to do something bad, don't put it in writing. Did I print it? Where's the printer? Oh, print email.
This better convince Juliet that Dana is innocent. Juliet, read this.
Of course.
Wait, how did she lock the door from the outside?
I'm an asshole. I'm sorry, Dana.
You are. And I hope so. You really think I'd mess around with Zachary?
No, but I get stupid jealous. I owe you dinner. Still love me?
And you do my laundry.
Thanks, Max. You're like the Blackwell ninja. Now let's see what Zach has to say about Victoria.
You set me free. Thank you. Warren's flash drive is on my desk.
Totally 80s film night. I'd go to that.
Almost done. Get the flash drive and then I'll go see Warren.
But first we're gonna snoop.
I can't even imagine what life would be like being a cheerleader. Dramatic, I guess.
A pregnancy test?
That looks like a home pregnancy test.
Let me get the flash drive first.
Must protect my precious so Max never has to chase it down
We need to
again.
try the drive-in movie again. Yeah, absolutely. I need to check to see if they're still doing it.
I better make sure everything is still in there. I think Warren forgot to hide the Party Buster folder. Not that I would open it no matter how tempting. I have my self-respect.
What does she have on her computer?
Of course a popular cheerleader like Dana would have a million friends. It's so fascinating to get a peek into Dana's social media world. And yes, Max, so terribly wrong.
She has 1,000 friends.
This is both sad and pathetic.
Dana, I suck at writing, but I thought I should write this so you might not hate my dumb ass forever. I know I act like a tough jock around everybody, but I never had to act around you. Okay, I'm not the kind of man you deserve. You saw how I pussed out. If you need any money, let me know. XO, Logan. Oops.
This is both sad and pathetic. It would be a cool sticker without the words.
Oh, Max, that's mine. Thank you. You're not helpful. You're just nosy. I think you better go.
I'm sorry.
Nice, Max. You hurt her feelings by being so damn nosy again. But I could rewind and make it up to her.
Clinic note.
I assume Dana kept the appointment.
Maternity book.
Good lord. Dana really was on her own.
First of all, that is a terrible title. How to Be a Great Baby Mama. It's a bestseller, and I know a white man wrote that.
Dana really does look stressed about all this. Hey, Dana.
Seriously, thanks again. I can't believe Juliet locked me in my own room. Real mature.
Let's see, I heard a rumor
Dana,
about you.
I'm not trying to be nosy, but I heard a rumor about you.
What? Who told you I was pregnant?
Nobody
did.
important. They just acted like it was bullshit. I just wanted you to know.
It's like a goddamn reality show around here. Can you keep a secret, Max?
Of course.
Of course.
I was pregnant. Was.
Oh. What about the other?
Deadbeat dad? You can catch him on the 40-yard line this Friday. And it's not Zachary.
This is why we need to teach more than abstinence in public school.
Sorry to pry. It's not my business. And I won't be at the game Friday. Not much school spirit, I guess.
I like your spirit, Max. Anyway, you better get that flash drive so Warren has an excuse to bug you.
All right. Warren, chill out. All right. I don't mind waiting out here forever. I love this parking lot. I can count all the cars. The more I text, the longer I take. On my way. Bye. I think we are going to end it here. I've been streaming for 2 hours, and this is a good spot to stop. Yep. So, thank you so much for coming out to my stream tonight. I hope you enjoyed this beginning part of Life is Strange. Like I said, this is a series that it's near and dear to my heart. I really enjoy it. It's not a perfect series. It has a lot of flaws. Not just in terms of like how the gameplay handles or but also in terms of some of the writing choices I think are a bit strange and not so great. But it's a good game. I really enjoy it. I'm so happy. I'm thrilled to be showing this to you all. And my hope and goal is to play through the first game, play through the prequel, and play the sequel. And hopefully you all will come along and hang out with me over the next couple of Sundays as I work my way through the Life is Strange series again. There'll be some laughs, there'll be some tears. It will all be a good time. So, thank you so much for... Let me go to the main menu. I think all my progress has been saved. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the support that I've been receiving so far. I hope you'll come out for another one of my streams. I plan on streaming Friday night and Sundays. I'll figure out how to make a poster and post it somewhere. Like I said, right now my plan is Friday nights will be my time at Portia. Great way to unwind after a long week. Sunday evenings / nights will be story-based games. So right now we're playing through Life is Strange, the first game. Once we finish that, we'll play the prequel. Once we finish that, we'll play the sequel. And then I have some ideas for what we'll play once we get through this series. So thank you so much. Take care. My wish for you this week is that your favorite song will unexpectedly come on and you get to have an impromptu dance session. So hope that comes true for you. Take care. Be safe. And I will see you all the next time. Have a good night and bye.